Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Hey y'all, welcome back. I have some more crafty haul items to share, and today's haul is from Temu. So if you are anti-Temu, go ahead and click out of this video now, avert your eyes, run screaming into the dark, whatever the case may be. But I don't buy everything from Temu. I am not interested in everything from Temu. I don't think everything is ethically purchased through Temu, but these are the things that I purchased through Temu at this time. So I'm going to start with these bottles. I have a whole pack of these bottles. If you'll recall, I purchased some paint from Nova Color recently, and they come in tubs of paint, and that's kind of hard to work with. So I'm going to put them in these bottles and put a little bit of other types of medium in there that kind of thins it out a little bit and increases the open time. And that's what I'm going to use these for. There's a little funnel to fill them. There's a little brush to clean them. I'm looking in this bag to see if there's anything else. There's something down there on the bottom. Oh, a little pen to write what is in them, and then some extra caps in case you lose them. But there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I bet I miscounted because I think it's probably an even dozen. But that is this first purchase, and I did purchase several different types of bottles because I just wasn't sure what would work for me, and they're so inexpensive. It just, yeah, it wasn't crazy to purchase them. So next I purchased these smaller ones. Now these are more for other types of projects, but clearly there's the syringes in there. There's the different bottles. There's caps. There's precision tips. So like this, I wouldn't hate using these inks to draw with and do some of that intuitive art, even like distress ink or watercolors or anything like that that's liquid. And then I can use these precision tips to be able to kind of draw with them a little bit better. So that's another thought that I had in mind with those. Now this bag, again, is the smaller ones for glue, for whatever you might want to use them for, but I like that the lids are different colors so I can differentiate. I also like that there's a little funnel in there for filling the bottles. Yeah, happy with that. And then this is my last set. This is my last set of bottles. Let me snip it open. These are a little bit larger. Okay, now this is my last set of bottles. These are a little different. The plastic is different. They are squeezy bottles, so you just pull on the cap, or do you twist the cap? Oh, you twist the cap. That's good, so it's not just going to pull open. The plastic is a little bit harder. It's not quite as easy to squeeze, but it's not hard either. But there's many in that bag, as you can see. And these, I think, would work really well for the paint. And yeah, I'll see which one I like better for that particular purpose, but I have plenty of them because I'm wanting to purchase some more of the Nova Colors. I really like those paints, but I don't like the pot. In terms, like if I'm going to use it, if I'm going to paint from it, that, you know, whatever, I can scoop some out, put it in a palette. If I'm going to gel plate print with it, I feel need to be able to squeeze it to control it a little bit better. So that was my whole idea behind these bottles. All right, and then I mentioned that I've been on the hunt for some fibers that's more like the eyelash trim, and I picked some up from Etsy, but Temu also had this. This is not an eyelash trim per se, but it is fibrous, and it's interesting that it kind of comes in 3 strands like that. I think that's really pretty, and it's going to have some fun creative uses. And it's not anything that I found anywhere else. I could find similar things elsewhere, but this will last me a lifetime. And then I picked up 2 of these ornaments. Hang on just a second. So I have 2 of these ornaments, and I have some others that are similar. Now these, they're just plastic, right? But I don't have a problem with that. They read as glass, and I think they're very, very pretty. And I love those types of ornate shapes. I do have to say that the glitter got a little bit messy in there. I may or may not try to clean that up, because from when you're looking at it straight on, I don't know that you really see it. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I got. And then I also picked up these green buttons. They're metal buttons. I thought they were very, very pretty. Lots of fun. We'll add that to my stash. Then I picked up like a little portable drill. And it has all of these little bits. It has this little tool piece. I thought there was another one floating in there. And then, excuse me, I also picked up these bits. So we'll see how it works. We'll see if it's something that I actually end up using or not, or if I end up passing it on. But you can see there's lots of different options in here. Little sanding discs, that kind of thing. So these are cutting blades, my son said. So yeah, I just thought that this might be a useful tool in the craft room. So I thought I'd pick it up and try it out. And there are a couple little drill bits on there as well, and an Allen wrench. This is so that you can open and close it to put those in, but look at how teeny tiny that is. But yeah, okay. And then I picked up this ring. Thought that was really pretty, very gothic, very Halloween. I love it though, that's really pretty. And then I picked up, this might seem really weird, but I picked up these 2 seam rippers. I just thought they were so pretty. This kind of pewter one, and then this rubbed or antique copper. I just think they're very, very pretty. So really like those a lot. There it is. Couldn't find my little piece there. All right, and then I also have this, it's almost like an awl. It's a little piercing tool. And I just thought, again, that it was beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's quite sharp. I think when I put this in the cart, actually, I was looking for a seam ripper, so it was before I found the seam rippers. But then I also have this set of earrings, or this pair of earrings. Simple and ornate at the same time. I thought they were lovely, so I picked those up. And I have these ghosty earrings. They're just really cute. I love the kind of iridescent glimmer there. That's fun. And then these are a shape I've never seen anywhere else. I don't wear a whole lot of gold, but I do like gold in the fall. So I thought those were really pretty. I got this set of 2 wall baskets. I thought those would be really pretty with like some Christmas foliage and maybe a pick or a snowman or a Santa hat or something like that down inside them. Some jingle bells maybe, or who knows. Okay, and then I also got these Screamin' Black Cat vintage inspired earrings. I think they're really fun. Wore them the last couple of days. And I picked up this little cup. Isn't that cute? It's definitely more for me, it's more for tea than coffee because it's tiny. It's probably, I don't know, maybe a 10 ounce cup. but I thought it was beautiful. And I can just use it for decor, or I can put things in it, or I can actually drink out of it. I think it's lovely. And then I got this little pot. I love it. Sister Woo. Again, this is from Temu. They had a couple different designs, but I have in mind using it as a paint water pot. I use different cups and things, but I like that it has a handle. I could potentially, you know, rest a brush there, and then it has these ridges for brushes as well, so I can lean them across the top. So I just thought that was really pretty and fun and kind of artsy. I like it a lot. And then I also picked up this cup and saucer set. I think it's really pretty. Goes like that. Love the pink and green color scheme. You can do it like that. Set that on top, keep your drink warm. Maybe put a cookie here to soften it or something, or just use it like that. But very, very pretty. I have this lotus pot. Isn't that beautiful? Again, what I'll use it for, I don't really know. Probably storing some type of crafty something in it. Okay, that is supposed to be on there. But I just thought that the shape was beautiful, the colors, the attention to detail there, and this, and I love this little kind of crazing going on in the glaze and the tassel. Just everything about it is beautiful. But that is it, my friends. Thank you for sticking around with me. I know it's been a lot of haul goodness, and I have more coming. I have stuff from Spellbinders coming, and Frantic Stamper, and I know I made a couple Etsy purchases for some primitive decor. So if you don't want to see that, let me know. If you do want to see that, let me know. And I'm gonna go. Thanks so much. Until next time, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Mwah. And I'm out. Bye.